Have you ever read the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3? I heard and my heart pounded. My lips quivered at the sound. Decay crept into my bones and my legs trembled. Yet I will wait patiently for the day of calamity to come on the nation invading us. Though the fig tree does not bud, and there are no grapes on the vines, though the olive crop fails, and the fields produce no food, though there are no sheep in the pen, and no cattle in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will rejoice, I will be joyful in God my Saviour. The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to tread on the height. In 2001, there was an outbreak of foot and mouth disease in the UK, and it caused a crisis in the British agriculture and tourism. The epizootic saw 2,000 cases of the disease on farms across most of the countryside. Over 6 million cows and sheep were slaughtered on farms before the disease could be halted. And Cumbria was the worst affected area of the country, with 893 cases. Public rights of way across the land were closed by order, and it affected the Lake District, Cumbria, and lots of places in Lancashire. By the time the disease was halted, the crisis was estimated to have cost the UK £8 billion. But the money was not the issue. At the time, we lived in Preston in Lancashire, and I used to travel to Scotland for research because I had links with the African Research Institute in Edinburgh. And I vividly remember the piles, the high piles of burning carcasses, sheep by the hundreds and thousands, cows, bulls. A terrible, terrible situation. At the time, many farmers took their lives, unable to cope with losing the whole of their cattle, the whole of their flock. The sadness was climbing higher than the carcasses, and the smoke, the dark, acrid smoke of those animals being killed was heavy everywhere. I don't know whether you lived through this period. I was not the son of a farmer, the offspring of farming. I was a city girl, but I still remember. It gripped my heart. It drove me to tears, not only for the destruction. No, nothing you could do. You could try and argue. Why? Why? Was it really necessary to kill all these innocent animals? Just like the Son of God slaughtered again. People driven into despair. I invite you to think about this again. It went up to the Yorkshire-Lancashire border. The call involves thousands of animals and was implemented through a strict policy of contiguous calling. which required the slaughter of all livestock on premises neighboring an infected site to halt the disease. And you know, as a Christian, I still remember my own story. Death running throughout Egypt, killing all the firstborns. And the only thing that saved God's people was the blood of a blameless, unblemished lamb, slaughtered, covering the lintels and sides of the doors of the people of God. We have been saved, but others are being called when the disease overtakes the land. My friends, this is a heartbreaking situation, and I will never, never, never fail to remember. Never.